To start off, I'd simply like to welcome you and thank you for being here. My name is Mr. Scammon, and I am so excited to be working with your students this year. A little bit about me. I have 3 cats, Toulouse, Timber, and Bianca. My family and I are originally from Dayton, Wyoming. This is my mom, Denise, my dad, Randy, my younger sister, Emma, and McKinley. I graduated from Dordt College in 2019, where I received a bachelor's degree in elementary education with endorsements in middle school science and math. I also played on the men's volleyball team there. I would consider myself a funny, high energy, and passionate teacher. I have a love for working with youth, and that translates directly to my work. Kids are these crazy, fun, malleable little balls of unrealized potential that yearn for a positive influence that supports them and their desires. In my opinion, that is one of the most exciting things about teaching. So teaching is this really cool thing, where those who are brave enough to try it can find one of the most rewarding and fun jobs on the planet. There are so many important factors to stress as a teacher, and I've found that the ones closest to my heart don't deal with just academia.
Being aware of other cultures and the value that everyone brings uniquely to the classroom is something my students will never second guess. My classroom will be a safe environment for my students to learn, grow, and develop life skills that will serve them in the future. Teachers are instrumental in helping a child build the foundation for the rest of their life at a time when that construction needs to be at its highest quality. Try and imagine building a house with a poor foundation. It won't work out too well. Teachers play one of the biggest roles in ensuring that the foundation of not only a child's academic future is sound, but also their character and social infrastructure is steady. As a teacher, I will hold not only myself to a high standard, but also my students will be expected to perform to the best of their abilities, no matter what that level may be at. Even small victories will be celebrated, and corrections will be made firmly, yet compassionately when needed. Bringing family back into education is so important. Keeping them engaged, informed, and involved throughout my students' learning process is something I will stress often.
Grading is such a tricky thing to approach nowadays. I earnestly believe that a student's grade should reflect their understanding of content. Qualities like timeliness, effort, and organization are incredible and awesome, but they will be measured differently in my class. I never want grades for my students to be something that causes a lot of stress or anxiety. I don't want that to be true for homework either. Both should just be opportunities for students to present their learning. On that same note, I'm not a huge supporter of assigning a lot of homework. I will strongly encourage students and families to spend time reading together daily. That's so important as well. But otherwise, I recognize the value of time that students have to relax and spend quality time with their family outside of school. This doesn't mean that I will never ask for work to be done outside of the classroom, but I promise that it will not be homework in the way that it is traditionally thought of.
Character development will be integrated into every aspect of my teaching. The students in my classroom are going to be the future doctors, bankers, parents, and leaders. They will understand the value of life lessons like hard work and integrity so that in their futures, they can make a difference. Ultimately, kids won't remember everything that I try to teach them. However, they will remember the type of person I was and the example I set every day in class. That holds me accountable to them, and that's a responsibility I am so excited to take on. As I said in the beginning, I am not as concerned about making my students learn knowledge as I am about them as people. These are not students who are kids, but kids who just so happen to be my students, and I plan to treat them as such.